In the last hour or so, Israeli forces have confirmed they will intensify attacks on Gaza from today.
Our team of reporters is standing by. First to 9 correspondent Alison Petrowski, who's in Tel Aviv in Israel. Good morning to you, Ali. What could all this look like?
Well, good morning to you, Jane. I'm assuming the IDF is insinuating a ground invasion. That is something that we have been hearing out for a number of days. But you're right, they have indicated tonight that they plan to intensify their actions moving forward. But Jane, I've got to say, we were down at the northern border of Gaza this morning and the Israeli artillery was firing really heavily into it, pretty repetitively, the ongoing boom, boom, boom. So we will be interested to see if we see an uptick of that come morning tomorrow. Down in the south today, guys, a big breakthrough. We saw the opening of the Rafah crossing, that crucial crossing between Egypt and southern Gaza, allowing for the first rollout of humanitarian aid into there, food, water, shelter and medicine. Medicine's so important given that hospitals there are facing really an unthinkable situation. We're seeing surgeons operating by torchlight. Some of them have completely run out of anaesthetic in the hospital, so hopefully some of that aid is in their hands. Only 20 trucks were allowed in, and I think we need to point that out because that is really just a drop in the ocean in terms of what is needed. And no fuel was allowed in either, and fuel is needed to power the hospital's generators. Palestinian officials telling me here today that they think that 500 trucks are needed on a daily basis to get Gaza back on its feet.
We have children, babies in incubators who could die because of lack of electricity. We have many patients with kidney dialysis who will die because they cannot get kidney dialysis. We have 5,500 pregnant women who are giving birth this month, and some of them have given birth already in the streets.
The United Nations is hoping now that we've seen the first round of trucks go in, that their own trucks might be able to start going in come Monday. But look, guys, there is no indication that that will happen. And there's also no indication that this border will open to foreign nationals. Many hundreds that have been queuing there for many days now, hoping to get out. And those foreign nationals include a now confirmed 45 Australians that are stuck in the Palestinian enclave. Guys?
Keeping across developments there, Ali Petrowski in Tel Aviv. Thank you.
Let's head live now to US correspondent Lauren Tomasi, who's at the White House for us. Lauren, good morning. President Joe Biden there has spoken with the two released American hostages.
He has, Clint, the US president expressing absolute relief that the Chicago area locals Judith Renan and her 17-year-old daughter Natalie are now safe. And we do have a fresh image just into the newsroom of that mother and daughter being embraced by relatives after finally crossing over the Gaza border and into safety. Such a moment of relief in what has been an horrific couple of weeks. The US president making that phone call to the mother and daughter just after they had crossed over that border after being held hostage by Hamas. They spoke from the safety of the US Embassy in Jerusalem. Joe Biden saying he's so happy that they are now safe, but he acknowledged that there are more American hostages still inside the enclave.
Mr. President, here's Judith and
Hey, Judith.
Hello, President.
I'm so glad you're home. Or not home, I'm glad you're out.
Thank you so very, very much.
Hey, Nat, how are you? God love you.
I just want to say thank you for your services for Israel.
Well, look, that's been long serving. I'm just delighted we're able to get you out. We've been working on it a long time. We're gonna get them all out, God willing.
The US has now firmly involved itself in this unfolding conflict, and that will be a topic high on the agenda between US President Joe Biden and our own leader, Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, when he travels here this week for an official state visit. The PM will be departing Sydney today en route to DC, and of that week of diplomacy, not only will they be discussing what is currently unfolding in the Middle East, but also our own security interests, the likes of AUKUS, the main centrepiece of this week here in Washington DC will be an Oval Office meeting between the two leaders, and later on a state dinner where a number of Australians will be there involved, but this week will be overshadowed by the current crisis. Clint.
Sure will. Lauren Tomasi there at the White House. Thank you so much.